Let's see if we need the extra ammunition. No we don't. Okay. At least go and get into the vendor and buy the taunter. Right here.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Pretty cheap. Alright, so now we have a taunter. Let's test it out, shall we? Come to me! Follow the sound of my taunter! And I guess it's not gonna work on these guys. Well, they're smart, I can tell you that. They learned from... They know what would happen, so... They saw what happened to the first alien, so they ain't gonna buy it. Oh well, it was good for entertainment purposes. So unfortunately, the thing about the suck cannon is you can only, you know, suck up the ammunition like this if you hold down the button long enough. But as soon as you release the button, it will just shoot them like that. So you got to be pretty careful on how you utilize the suck cannon. Let's do it again. Follow the sound of the taunter, idiots. We won't have to use up any ammunition at all to take care of these guys. Sucker! These guys sure are idiots. The only clever ones were the ones I had to use my bomb glove on. Those were the only clever ones. However, I thought they looked like they were going to try and come after me, but they were just kind of in the way, you know, just like walking in place on those platforms. Gotcha! Losers. Alright, did not even have to use up any single bit of ammunition for these guys. Alright, this area. This area is where we can get the skill point. Yikes! A big alien! So the thing about this, we have to use the wrench to take care of this boss. Just gotta be able to try and predict her attacks. Of course, at this stage, he's just gonna keep on biting. It's pretty easy to dodge, too. Bam! Just keep evading the bites, and just keep on hyper striking. And whenever you get down to a third of her health, she'll back up and start getting, you know, well, she'll come in for you. She may have, oh, now she does. After that, that's when she starts getting some back up. Yikes, oh boy. So I'm not exactly sure if the boss can actually attack while the aliens are trying to come after me. But of course you can still hit the boss, while the aliens are coming towards you. So that way the boss won't even have to, you know, try and hit you. So that's a bit of a cool thing. If you can get around the other aliens and just keep on smacking the alien boss with your wrench, and only your wrench, you can kill her. Bam! Good night. And there's the skill point. You have to take down the alien boss with your wrench, and only your wrench. And after you take down the alien boss, you can take down the other aliens with your weapons. Like so. Just so many multi-kills. Jump over the bite. Oh yeah. Made through all that with the greatest of ease. However, I did only just get hit once. Could have done it flawless Lombax style, but oh well. At least there's some spare nanotech in here if you were needing it. Could have made like Mortal Kombat and did a flawless victory, but oh well. As long as we're still alive. Well, I mean, so I won't have to be set back, you know what I mean? Because like I mentioned, that this game has no game overs or continues. If you die, you'll just, you know, go back a little bit in the level and just start back from where you spawned in at. And these little aliens are trying to attack this scientist. Of course, it's no good. Get away!
Whew! Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too.
Yeah, good point, and pointing out how we just saved him. But oh well. 2,000 bolts, we need them anyway.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
You've got the grind boots. Grind boots let you travel on rails like this. Just jump onto the rail and grind.
Oh, we're gonna be skating on some rails, boys and girls. So, that gadget engineer is gonna be looking for a new job. And I think he just said Viola wrong. It was supposed to be Voila. Because if it was Viola, the I and the O would switch places. But no, it did not say Viola in the subtitles. Good grief, game. Get yourself straight. I mean, I understand that's, you know, the same thing. It's supposed to be meaning voila, but still though. If he says Viola, then it's Viola. You get me? Right, so now we got the grind boots. We can grind on the rails. Unfortunately, we can't do any fancy tricks or anything with these, so that would be so badass if they actually added that in this game. I mean, of course, we can actually do a bit more action with the different rails, but you can't do anything fancy on these rails, though. That stinks. That would have been badass if they added that, though. And if you do that, you can actually grind on that wall. It's just a little bit of a humor thing. Alright, trespasser open. Okay, let's see. I need to get the barriers at the bottom for sure. And that one on the bottom. And that one right in the middle. That one's really easy to solve. I mean, just look at that. These doors just completely scream Jak and Daxter. That's what they remind me of. Okay, so there's one more thing we can do here in the Blarg station. So we can send Clank to explore outside the station. So now we get to play as Clank. Pretty fancy how we can play as both characters. Now you can see that gold bolt over there. Unfortunately, we can't reach it yet. Because, of course, Clank won't be able to reach it. So, that means we're going to have to come back here a little later on. But for the time being, we're just going to have to do what we can do. Alright, go up here so I can get these extra bolts. And I don't think there's anything else up here. It looks like we're in the cockpit. Looks like that's the cockpit of a ship. Oh, that's exactly what it is.
Jump, then press and hold the X button again while in the air to fly.
So many steel crates, but yet we can't destroy them. Aw, that's a shame. That would be a good opportunity to get some extra bolts. But, oh well. There's just a lot of opportunities we're just missing here in the early going. Take it! Take the fist to the face! Ah, or to the mouth, because you open your mouth by the time I punch you. Punch to the face! Don't mess with Clank. I know we can go both of these directions, but I'm trying to see which direction is actually the wrong direction, so that way, you know, I can just get everything that I can get here for the time being. I think it's this way. And you're at the very edge of space, so you get to see all the other planets here in this view, which is a really nice view. You can see some of the surrounding planets. I think this is the wrong way. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I got every single thing that we can get here. And see a good side of the planets. Like I said, it's really cool. But of course you have to be very careful if you want to get the good look. Be careful you don't fall. I better kind of take it easy here, because I really don't want to jinx myself after saying that. This is such tight walking, even for Clank. Still pretty tight walking. I really don't want to jinx myself after having said that. Okay. Phew! Okay, just move. Move from side to side. Or just to the right. Jump on up. Okay. I just have a tendency to kind of lose it in terms of walking in such narrow pathways like that. Okay. We have to go over here first. So now we got Clank's little friends.
You have just activated a Gadgetbot. To command a Gadgetbot, hold down the triangle button and select Wait, Follow, Attack, or Enter.
So now what we have to do is we have to order these Gadgetbots to attack the big aliens. Because of course, if you try to do it with Clank by himself, of course the aliens will just go crazy. And those don't mess with these Gadgetbots, because they will just completely go to town on them and have them enter into the pathway. Because the number of aliens that shows up above here, which was 4, requires 4 aliens in order to open up a lock or anything like that, or lower a force field. So that was 4 aliens. The path is clear. And here's yet another gadget. I wonder what that could be. You know, I wonder how Clank is able to fit all that stuff in his chest.
The Gadgetron Hydro Displacer uses Insta-Faucets and Insta-Drains. Using it, you can drain and fill pools. Our sensors do not detect any on this space station.
Why, thank you for, for doing that. For checking in on it for us. Because, of course we don't test out the Hydro Displacer until not too long from now. That's when we'll be able to test out the Hydro Displacer and see how it works. But that's all we can get here at the station for now. And return to Ratchet.
I'm back. So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those. I guess.
You guess. Well, you should at least be happy that you got it. Still, I wonder how Clank fits all that stuff into his little chest area. Alright, so like I said, that's all we can get here at the space station. The Blarg station, I should say. Next up, Planet Rogar, Blackwater City. Another good view of the planets. It's a shame that we don't get a good view of the other planets like that. Only when we arrive on the planets, you know what I mean? This planet is yet another memorable planet. I remember the good times of me playing during this game, especially with the soundtrack. The memories just keep pouring and pouring and pouring.